Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
As usual, you were not expecting me. I'm sure you've recognized who I am, but if you don't, let me introduce myself. It is I who worship God for thousands of years. I was the greatest of all slaves. My beauty lifted the hearts of the queens. My light outshined the stars. And I was determined to ascend above the clouds to the high sacred God. And it happened. My wish was granted. It was a dream come true. I was rewarded by my Creator to be amongst the finest angels, the most loved. I was adoring all my elements until, your father, Adam, was created. How can it be that I, the greatest of all, had to prostrate to an insignificant human, made from clay? Difficult it was. I refused. I said no to the Almighty. I worshipped God for thousands of years. For how long had Adam served him? Why was Adam given the whole earth to rule? Clearly, I deserved it all, without a doubt. I am the one to rule and command the earth. The day of my refusal to kneel, I turned into the last creature, became the enemy of God and his faithful servants. God promised me to enter hell on the day of judgment, and to be held there for eternity. All this has happened because of you. I envy you the same way I envied your father. Since you were born, I have been sinfully harming your life. I will not enter hell. I want you to share the pain with me, and the curse that will descend upon me. I want to see you burn, cry, and scream as I know. Do you wish to know who I was, Jesus? I will uncover the secrets, my deceptions, and use it all to make you rejoice. I will show you how I enter the heart of mankind to cause corruption. Ask me for me, why I would reveal my secrets to you. Don't worry, you will forget it all by the end of my life. To start, I want to clear a misconception you might have. Sadly, I have no power to force you to sin. Only by influencing your free will can I drive mankind to disobey. My grand agenda is to strip the world from religious beliefs. My strategy to mislead you is very simple. I first try to drag you to infidelity and associating partners with God, which is the greatest sin. If you resist and don't get tricked, pray like this. I then move to pray God, which is the quality of majesty. I abandon your prayers, adultery, causing harm to your fellow man, drinking alcohol. If you are a true believer and kept steadfast, I don't get discouraged. I call you towards my sins. If you ignore me, I then occupy your days with permissible matters, but are not sins or good deeds, like overeating, pursuing worldly affairs. All these will prevent you from getting rewards.
The way I do all this is by
أيها الذين آمنوا تتبع خطوات الشيطان فإنه يأمر بالفحشاء والمنكر.
By beautifying this world in your eyes, I make it magical, hard to resist, tough to reject. Wealth, power, fame, and women become the center of all thoughts, the core that the whole world orbits around. I hypnotize you to run from one passion to another, committing evil endlessly. The more you people sin, the more I occupy your souls. And when you discover the truth is you became my slaves, you would be dead. If all these fail, I begin to plant fear and sadness in your heart. Poverty will become scary, so that you lie and cheat. I make you fear the oppressor, so that you don't stand up for the oppressed. I make you fear everything except God. Once you remain undefeated, then it is time for our most powerful trick. I use my elite slaves, those who dedicate their lives to me and my agenda. I command them to manipulate your life, to harm you, persecute you, and to distort your reputation. They can approach you from every side. With this scheme, I can diminish your willpower and strength to resist. I can disable you from moving forward towards God. In this way to God, don't think you can overthrow